going on, people? What's going on? Ain't made a video in a while. I've been home for a few days. There just hasn't been a lot worth hauling here lately. Obviously, with everything that's going on, it is what it is. But we do have a load we picked up out of South Haven, Mississippi, which is where I live, which is a stone's throw from Memphis. Live load. First time I'd been to this customer. Really easy. Plenty of room to maneuver. Not a lot of traffic. Just easy in and out. Checked in. Got loaded. In 30 minutes I was out of there. It's about 18,000 pounds. And we're headed to northern Ohio. Pays decent. Excuse me. Oh, it's not spectacular, but it's $1.61 a mile. And of course, that includes fuel surcharge. Was trying to find a load. Well, I had a load that I'd picked. A better paying load. Weighed about the same. I think it was right around 21,000. Drop and hook both ends. And it popped up when I was checking the load board as a new load. And unfortunately, within about 3 hours of me getting the load, or thinking I had the load, they pulled it. It is what it is. But again, I'm lucky I'm in a position I don't have to haul dollar a mile freight at the moment. Again, that's subject to change depending on how this market continues to go. At some point you got to do what you got to do. You can't not drive at all. You still got bills to pay. But I will resist hauling extra cheap freight as long as I can. Just not going to do it. There is a customer that ships out of Newport, Arkansas, and anybody that knows or works here probably knows what I'm talking about. Their freight rates, again, contract freight, don't understand it, but the rates on a lot of their shipments, last load I looked at was $1.21 a mile. So you take fuel surcharge out of that, it's less than $1 a mile freight, and I'm not going to do it. Just not going to happen right now. Free-to-lay loads seem to be still pretty consistent, but they've gone down too, but they're not down as bad as others.
Hey.
Come on, boss. Come on, boss, man. You can do it. Oh, jeez, oh, Pete.
Easy.
Well, are you trying to kill him? Mama trying to kill you? Son of a biscuit. Like climbing a mountain. Oh. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. Nothing spectacular going on. Still haven't found anything after this load. Still looking. I'm going to look again here in a minute. Had to go take a second random DOT required drug test. That's my second one within, I'm trying to think, when did I get this truck? Actually get it on the road. So a month and a half ago maybe? What is this, May? April? Yeah, about a month and a half ago I got hit with a random, and got hit with it again this morning. Luckily, it was a quick in and out, and the clinic's right next to the terminal because my appointment was for 11, and I wasn't told about this. It was after 9 o'clock. I think it was this morning when I was informed, and I wasn't even told. I called in because the trailer I was picking up, somebody tried to be slick and stash an empty with a Snyder seal on it, where the loaded trailers are parked. So, a suggestion on that, if you drive for Schneider, like coming off the yard, they showed me all the empties that were supposed to be available. I found this one, and when I went to check it, it had a seal on it. Well, I banged on it, and it sounded empty. It didn't have any paperwork in the little cubby box, so I popped the seal, and sure enough, it was empty. So that's the tricks we play, trying to save an empty trailer for ourselves, I guess, when we're going out. Had I popped the seal and there'd been a load in there, I would have put a new seal on it, and I would have notified the office that I did that because it was listed as an empty. But it wasn't loaded, it was empty, and I have it. I didn't go around looking, but there was a bunch of empties that were supposed to be. I mean, there was a lot of empties listed. I'm guessing there was probably some trucks hooked to those empties sitting up where everybody parked or parks. But I didn't, like I said, I didn't go look to see where they were all at. Didn't matter because I found an empty and I was good to go. So, not sure who was trying to save this trailer for themselves, but you gotta find a new one. You can't have this one. But been driving long enough. Seen that plenty of times. People, throw a company seal on it and try to hold it for themselves. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, other than that, not a lot going on. Looking for a load. If I don't find anything, right away, not a big deal. This load's paying decent enough. I can afford to sit a day or two if necessary to find something decent coming back out of there. I don't want to go East Coast. Everything I've looked, if I find a load like North Carolina, Virginia, Pennsylvania, especially East Coast, there's just nothing. Obviously they've been shut down over there, and I don't want to go East Coast particularly anyway. But again, if it pays decent and I can find something to come back out with, that's one thing. But I'm not going to go sit for 2, 3, 4 days in Pennsylvania. I just had no desire to do so. I was shocked. North Carolina, there was a decent load going to Greensboro, but North Carolina is not got nothing going on, obviously, at this point in time either. Texas, I'm avoiding like the plague. Because everything coming out of Texas that I'm finding, I'm seeing loads 50, 60 cents a mile with fuel surcharge, and that's stupid. There's no way. If I lived in Texas, it'd be different, but I don't live in Texas, so I like going to Texas, I really do. But right now, me and Texas are not friends at all. So yeah, like everybody else, hit and miss. I am working on something at the moment, but that's for a future video. And we'll see what happens with it. Yeah, but other than that, that's my video. For once, it is a quick video. 10 minutes right now. But as always, I appreciate you guys taking time. Be safe. We'll talk to you.